And heartily congratulations that you have been joining with the large number of the students, those who are getting the benefit from it. So as per as the last class discussion, what we had is nothing but, as I suggested you, in the part D, question number 39, question number 40 and question number 42. Till question number 42 we have discussed all the questions. So now we are begin with today also with the question number 42, and the question number 42, question number 42 is with the second order derivative. So now in the last class we have discussed one question based on second order derivative. So now today we are going to be progress with the one more question based on that, which is a very important question, and almost every examination setter will be give the preference to this question. And this question is, if y is equals to, it is sine inverse x, y is equals to sine inverse x, then show that it will be 1 minus x square d square y by dx square, 1 minus x square d square y by dx square minus x dy by dx minus x dy by dx is equals to 0. So now by taking this condition, if y is equals to sine inverse x, we need to be show this result, 1 minus x square into d square y by dx square minus x dy by dx equals to 0. So how to prove this result? In order to solution part, the first step will be the given condition should be taken, that is y is equals to sine inverse x. So now all of we know that the derivative first part is nothing but what we need to be find out, dy by dx. So derivative of sine inverse x, derivative of sine inverse x is nothing but 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. The derivative of sine inverse x is nothing but 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. So therefore the first step is differentiate with respect to x, differentiate with respect to x. It is dy by dx is equals to 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. As we have substituted, the derivative of sine inverse x is 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. So now whatever the factor is there in denominator, that can be transposed to the LHS side, as I suggested in the previous example. So the same thing that we are following. So square root of 1 minus x square can be transposed to the LHS side. So square root of 1 minus x square into dy by dx is equals to 1. 1 will be remain on RHS side. Then further it will be again differentiated to get the d square y by dx square term. So therefore it will be again differentiated with respect to x, again differentiated with respect to x. And here before going to differentiate all the part, look at this square root of 1 minus x square is nothing but first function, and dy by dx is nothing but the second function. And when the two functions are in multiplication, we need to be apply which rule? Product rule. And what is the statement of product rule? First function, what is the first function we have? Square root of 1 minus x square into derivative of second function, derivative of second function. And what is the second function we have? Dy by dx, and its derivative is d square y by dx square, plus second function, that is dy by dx into derivative of first function. And what is the derivative of first function? It is in the form of root x, and the derivative of entire root x is nothing but 1 divided by 2 root x, 1 divided by 2 root x into derivative of this entire x value is nothing but minus, as it is derivative of x square is 2x is equals to derivative of constant is nothing but 0. So once again I am explaining this step. This is product rule we have applied. First function into derivative of second function means dy by dx is d square y by dx square, plus second function dy by dx into derivative of, this is entirely the root x form, and root x form means what? The derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. As it is a composite function, we need to be apply the chain rule, hence we have differentiated again 1 minus x square. Here derivative of 1, which is constant, and derivative of x square is nothing but 2x which sign is minus, so that minus 2x is equals to 0. Then further this will be 2 and 2 will be getting cancelled. In the next step it becomes square root of 1 minus x square into d square y by dx square. Then multiply the sign, plus minus minus x into dy by dx, it will be equals to x dy by dx divided by square root of 1 minus x square is equals to 0. So what we have done in this step, this will be kept as it is, then plus minus minus x into 1 x dy by dx as it is, whole divided by square root of 1 minus x square. So now if you see here, it will be what, nothing is there means in this part we can consider it will be equals to what, 1. Then further it will be taken as what, LCM. The LCM will be equals to square root of 1 minus x square. So if the LCM is square root of 1 minus x square, it will be get multiplied with this factor, and this will be equals to square root of 1 minus x square into square root of 1 minus x square will be equals to square root of 1 minus x square whole square into d square y by dx square minus x dy by dx is equals to 0. So here in this step what we have taken, we have introduced with the LCM. And what is the LCM we have taken? Square root of 1 minus x square. So square root of 1 minus x square into square root of 1 minus x square is square root of 1 minus x square whole square into d square y by dx square minus x dy by dx whole divided by the LCM factor is equals to 0. Then further what you will get is nothing but this square and root will be getting cancelled. Quite simple step. Then it will be equals to 1 minus x square into d square y by dx square minus x dy by dx minus x dy by dx is equals to, now this denominator part if you transpose to the RHS, what it will become? It becomes 0 into square root of 1 minus x square. 0 into square root of 1 minus x square. Therefore, in the last step, what we will get? 1 minus x square into d square y by dx square minus x dy by dx is equals to 0 into anything if it is get multiplied, and it will be equals to 0. So now let's see what exactly the result that we need to be show is nothing but square root of 1 minus x square into d square y by dx square, 1 minus x square into d square y by dx square minus x dy by dx minus x dy by dx is equals to 0. So this is how we have proved. So now I am giving you the one suggestion here. It's quite simple to give the solution for this type of question, because I suggested in the last class is about 5 steps 5 marks. Here also if you follow the same step we are following, what we have done, the first we must be get perfection over the derivative of the given function. So derivative of sine inverse x is what? 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. Whatever the factor comes on denominator sign, that should be transposed to the LHS. So square root of 1 minus x square is transposed to the LHS side into dy by dx is equals to 1. So this is what your first step we have taken. Then again we have differentiated, and this is nothing but your second step. Then the third step is nothing but based on this step itself, one more step. Next we have taken it is LCM. This is one more step, and finally in the fifth step you are getting the answer. So keep in your mind, by simplifying 5 steps you are going to be get very easily 5 marks for this one. And this is how we can easily simplify. So there are 2 questions which has been repeatedly appeared for the examination. The last question what we have discussed, y is equals to tan inverse x whole square, that is the one question, and here y is equals to sine inverse x with this given condition. So this is how I hope you can you can be easily attempted, and you can easily score the 5 marks for this question. So now let us move for the one more question based on the same content, that is second order derivative, which is also again based on a part of what? Given condition to be prove or show the result, and that is nothing but here a condition is if y is equals to a into e to the power mx plus b into e to the power nx, then show that d square y by dx square minus m plus ny plus mny is equals to 0. Plus mny is equals to 0. So this is nothing but what? The given condition. And here what is the given condition we have? Y is equals to a into e to the power mx plus b into e to the power nx. By taking this condition, we need to be arrive for the result, that is d square y by dx square minus m plus ny plus mny equals to 0. So let us, in order to solve this one, the first step we can begin with. Here the given condition we can introduce once. It is y is equals to a into e to the power mx plus b into e to the power nx. Now here, before simplifying this one, you must remember we have a formula for that. Derivative of e to the power ax will be given by a into e to the power ax. So I am repeating, what is the derivative of e to the power ax? It is a into e to the power ax. So now look at the same type of content, it has been given with the derivative form e to the power mx. Here it is e to the power ax. So how it will be differ? It will be differ with the derivative of e to the power mx. What will be the formula? Instead of a, what they have given? M. So that it is m into e to the power mx. This is the first part. And the second part, e to the power nx is there. So e to the power nx, how will you write it? It is quite simple. It will be n into e to the power nx, as per as the reference of the derivative of e to the power ax. So therefore, in order to solve this, the first step, differentiate with respect to x, then it will be equals to dy by dx is equals to a into e to the power mx. What is the derivative of e to the power mx? It is m into e to the power mx plus b into, it is e to the power nx, and derivative of e to the power nx is what? N into e to the power nx. This is what? The dy by dx value. Here, after getting this, we need to be even find out the value for what? It is nothing but d square y by dx square. The value we require is nothing but d square y by dx square, and for that again we have to differentiate the condition. So therefore it will be equals to, again differentiate with respect to x, again differentiated with respect to x, it will be equals to d square y by dx square is equals to, now this am we can keep as it is, that is nothing but k form, and then further it will be equals to e to the power mx. E to the power mx means what? Here we know the already derivative of e to the power mx, that is m into e to the power mx. So therefore it will be m into e to the power mx plus bn we can keep as it is into e to the power nx. Derivative of e to the power nx is n into e to the power nx. So what we have simplified here, am we have kept as it is. Why we have kept as it is? Because we know the rule for this one, derivative of k into f of x will be equals to k into derivative of f of x. So it means what? The entire k value, am value should be taken outside, and then we have to differentiate the given function. And what is the given function we have? E raised to mx. So that k entire am we have taken outside and differentiated e raised to mx, that is nothing but m into e raised to mx plus bn is nothing but entire k value, e raised to nx is nothing but n into e raised to nx. Then this is nothing but what? On simplification, d square y by dx square is equals to a m into m. It will be, if we multiply this, it will be equals to m square e to the power mx plus b into, this is n into n will be equals to n square into e to the power nx. So in order to solve this one, what we have taken the step, as I suggested you, 5 step 5 marks. For that format we are working here, and this is nothing but the given condition we have differentiated. Here we are getting am e to the power mx plus bn e to the power nx. This is nothing but dy by dx. Next, again differentiated with respect to x, then it will be equals to am into the derivative of e raised to mx is m into e raised to mx, and bn into derivative of e raised to nx is n into e raised to nx. Further, this m into m will be equals to m square, n into n will be equals to n square. So as per as the given result that we need to be find out, the d square y by dx square value we have, and also y1 value means it is dy by dx, and that dy by dx value also we have calculated, and now y value also they have given. It means by taking this LHS, by taking the condition of the LHS, we need to give the result that is equals to 0, and that is nothing but our RHS is. So therefore now consider here the LHS. What is the LHS? It has been given, it has been introduced as d square y by dx square minus m plus ny, that is y1, plus mny, that is mny. This is nothing but what? LHS. So in place of y1 it might be given with what? dy by dx, and in place of d square y by dx square they may give you y2. That is what the changes we can do it. So now d square y by dx square, the value we have. Okay, so from where does we will take that? The quite simple. The first you can take this as 1, and dy by dx you can take this as equation 2, and this d square y by dx square you can take as what? 3. So now d square y by dx square. So from equation 3 we can take the value, and that value is am square e to the power mx plus bn square e to the power nx. This is nothing but what? d square y by dx square minus m plus n as it is, next y1 means what? dy by dx, and dy by dx value is nothing but it is am into e to the power mx plus bn into e to the power nx plus mn into y value is nothing but the given condition, that is a into e to the power mx plus b into e to the power nx, and this we have substituted from equation 1, 2 as well as 3, equation 3. So given condition itself is equation 1, dy by dx is equation 2, and d square y by dx square is nothing but equation 3. That result we have substituted. Then further this will be remains as it is, am square e to the power mx plus bn square e to the power nx. Now what we have to do? First thing you need to be remember, minus into m, minus m. This minus m will be entirely multiplied with the bracket, entire bracket. I am repeating, minus m should be entirely multiplied with the bracket, so that one term we will multiply, and it is minus m into am will be equals to minus am square e to the power mx. Am square, because m into m will be equals to here m square. Next minus m into bmn, so that it is minus bmn e to the power nx. So through the minus m entire bracket gets multiplied like that. Now minus into n minus n, so this through the minus n entire value should be multiplied with this bracket. So therefore minus n into am, it will be equals to minus amn e to the power mx. Similarly minus n into bn, so this is nothing but minus bn square. I am writing here n square because minus n into n will be equals to, this is n into n will be equals to n square e to the power nx, plus now mn should be multiplied with the entire bracket. This plus mn should be multiplied with entire bracket, so it becomes amn, e to the power mx plus mn into bmn, so it will be equals to bmn e to the power nx. This is how we have taken the multiplication. In this question, the main step we need to be perform is nothing but this step. Once you perform this step, you will get the perfect result. So that once again I am repeating, this we have kept as it is, minus m into am e to the power mx is minus am square e raised to mx minus m into bn, it is minus bn e to the power nx, minus n into am, it is minus amn e to the power mx, minus n into bn, it is minus bn square e to the power nx, amn e raised to mx, and bmn e raised to nx, that we have multiplied. So now go on checking what exactly the next part we can perform, and that is nothing but, look at this, what we are getting, plus am square e raised to mx minus am square e raised to mx get cancelled. Next it is plus bn square e raised to nx minus bn square e raised to nx get cancelled. Then further minus bmn e raised to nx plus bmn e raised to nx get cancelled, and minus amn e raised to mx plus amn e raised to mx get cancelled. So all entire term will be getting cancelled, and it will be remains with what? 0, and this itself is nothing but our required RHS. This is nothing but required RHS, that is equals to 0. We have received it. So now the one thing I need to be introduced is nothing but what the step we have taken here. It is quite simple. In the simplest manner, as I suggested, this is the given condition, we have differentiated, this is your nothing but the first step. Next, d square y by dx square, we have differentiated the equation 1, then it will be equals to your second step, and further we have multiplied m into m square n into n, quite simple step. This is your third step. Then we have taken the given condition. What is the given condition? LHS we have introduced, right? And in this LHS, the d square y by dx square we have substituted, a minus m plus n as it is we have substituted, y1 value means dy by dx from the equation 2 we have substituted, and mny means from the equation 1 we have substituted, and we have introduced the result here from 1, 2 and 3. And then what the thing we have done, this we have kept as it is, minus m plus n is gets entirely multiply with this bracket am e to the power mx plus bn e to the power nx. So here this is the multiplication part, that is very important. So one hint and one trick that I will show you, even though if you are getting somewhat confusion over this how to be multiply, don't worry, how many terms you are getting here, it is 2 term, and it is 2 term means definitely you are getting the 4 terms there. So even you cannot write this first at the manner when we are getting the confusion. Then what we can do, this we can multiply easily, agreed. So now this we have multiplied, we have got these 2 term, already we have this 2 term, means these 4 terms we have got. So opposite of that sign, opposite of these 4 terms, first 2 terms and last 2 terms you introduce here, you will be getting definitely the cancellation over all the terms, and the required answer will be equals to 0, that is nothing but RHS. So my suggestion is what, by solving 5 steps, and definitely this is your 4th step, and on the 5th step you are getting the answer, that is required RHS. So this is how we can simplify the one more condition, and this is also a very important and repeated question as far as the examination part is concerned. So this is, we are discussing with the second order derivative, few questions which are always can be kept in a mind for the examination question paper setter, that they will give you maximum this type of questions only. So now moving to the next part of the second order derivative, one more question that we are going to be discussed, and that is a slight variated with the another previous questions what we have discussed, and that is nothing but the 4th question we are discussing. If y is equals to, it is 3 cos of log x, 3 cos of log x plus it is 4 sine of log x, 4 sine of log x, then show that x square y2 plus xy1 plus y is equals to 0, So this is the given data. Next what we need to be simplify. So now in order to solve this, again you can check it out. Here y2 means d square y by dx square, y1 means dy by dx. This result we need to be proved. So how we can prove this? So here, in order to simplify this, first of all you need to be understand it has been given with cos of log x. Cos of log x means what? It is nothing but composite function, and you know that any composite function can be solved using a chain rule, and therefore here cos of log x is nothing but the composite function with similar in the form of sine of log x. That is also a composite function. So in order to solve this one, the first step, given condition y is equals to 3 cos of log x, y is equals to 3 cos of log x plus 4 sine of log x, y is equals to 3 cos of log x plus 4 sine of log x we have taken as it is. The first step, differentiate with respect to x, differentiate with respect to x. This will be equals to y1. You may write dy by dx also, but here in this condition it has been given y1, so that it becomes the derivative of y is becomes what? y1. Then it will be equals to, this is 3 into derivative of cos x. This is entirely derivative of cos x. As if I ask you the derivative of cos x, what will you introduce? It will be equals to what? Minus sin x. You will introduce it as what? Minus sin x. So therefore you consider this entirely log x, whatever the value is given, it is x. Cos x, derivative of cos x, as I have introduced here, it is minus sin x, so that it is minus sine of, this is what? Log x into, again we have to differentiate the log x because it is nothing but a composite function, and that can be simplified using a rule called chain rule. So therefore the derivative of log x will be equals to 1 by x. So I am repeating, this is nothing but cos x, entire function is in the form of cos x, and the derivative of cos x will be equals to minus sin x, so that it is minus sine, entire here x value is log x, into derivative of log x is nothing but 1 by x plus 4 into derivative of sin x. Now this is in the form of what? Sin x. So derivative of sin x will be equals to what? Cos x. So therefore it will be equals to cos of log x, cos of log x, because derivative of sin x is nothing but cos x, and into derivative of log x will be equals to 1 by x. So what we have done, because of cos of log x and sine of log x, we have been differentiated by creating this as cos x. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x, into derivative of log x is 1 by x, and the further derivative of sin x is nothing but cos x, into derivative of log x is 1 by x. So therefore in the next step it becomes y1 is equals to, this will be rewritten as minus 3 sine of log x plus it becomes 4 cos of log x divided by, whole divided by, we can write it as nothing but the x. Why we can write it as nothing but the x? Because here if you see x we are getting in the denominator, in this part also we are getting the x as a denominator, and when x as a denominator we are getting the if denominator is same, we know the rule, we can write the numerator or subtraction as well, it is same. So therefore x we have taken, and this numerator part we have introduced as it is. So as I suggested you, whatever the denominator part is there, that part can be transposed to the LHS, that can be transposed to the LHS, so that x can be transposed to the LHS now in the next step, so that x into y1 is equals to, this numerator part will be remain same, that is minus 3 sine of log x plus it become 4 cos of log x. So the denominator is x, so that it has been transposed to the LHS, and this part we have been kept as it is. So this is what the result we have got when we have differentiated it is first time. Now but we need to be find out y2, means second time also we need to be differentiate, so that it will be again differentiate with respect to x, again differentiate with respect to x, then it will be equals to, now on LHS side if you check it out, the x is nothing but first function and y1 is nothing but second function. In between the two function, if there is a multiplication, which rule we have to apply? Of course, it is nothing but the product rule. So therefore it becomes x into derivative of y1. What is the derivative of y1? It is y2 plus y1 into derivative of x is nothing but 1. So here once again I am repeating, first function into derivative of second function plus second function into derivative of first function is equals to minus 3 into, again now sine of log x. How we have to treat this as? This is entirely sin x, and we know the derivative of sin x. What is that? Cos x. So therefore I am writing this as cos of log x into, we know the derivative of log x. What is that? 1 by x. And why we have differentiated log x? Because we are utilizing here chain rule. So therefore derivative of sin x is nothing but cos x into derivative of log x is nothing but 1 by x plus 4 into, now derivative of cos of log x. Derivative of cos x will be equals to minus sin x, so that it will be equals to minus sine of log x into, again we have to differentiate the log x, and the derivative of log x will be equals to 1 by x. So here we have again applied which function? The composite function is given, so that we have applied or introduced the chain rule. Then it becomes x into y2 plus y1 into 1 will be equals to y1 is equals to, so the next step it will be equals to minus 3 cos of log x, then plus minus minus, then it will be equals to 4 sine of log x. 4 sine of log x. As we are dealing with the same denominator, we can add or subtract the numerator part, so that I have directly introduced here minus 3 cos of log x plus minus minus 4 sine of log x whole divided by x. Then as you know that whatever will be there in the denominator, it should be transposed to the LHS part. So therefore what is the denominator term we have on the RHS? It is x. So therefore this x will be transposed now. It is x into entirely whatever the LHS we have, we will introduce the bracket, so to avoid the confusion, so that it will be equals to x into xy2 plus y1 is equals to, now look at this, minus we can take common. If we take the minus common, it becomes 3 cos of log x, 3 cos of log x plus, because minus we have introduced a common, so that it becomes get plus, and it will be 4 sine of log x, 4 sine of log x as it is. So this is an important step where we need to be perfectly introduce minus common on RHS. It will be remain with 3 cos of log x plus 4 sine of log x. Then further it can be multiplied, and it becomes x into x will be equals to x square y2 plus x into y1 will be equals to xy1 is equals to, this minus will be as it is, and in this place 3 cos of log x plus 4 sine of log x. 3 cos of log x plus 4 sine of log x, can I introduce, this is nothing but the y, which is the given condition? Of course, so that in place of this I am substituting it is y, and to avoid confusion we can say that from 1, hence we can put here reason, that is nothing but what? From 1. Now here in the next step it becomes x square y2 plus x y1, and minus y if you transpose to the LHS, it becomes plus y is equals to 0, and that itself is nothing but our required answer. So now check it out once again, x square y2, we are getting here x square y2, next x y1, here also it is x y1, and this is plus y, it is plus y is equals to 0, and this is how we have very easily proved the condition. So which type of function they have given? It is nothing but the composite function with cos of log x and sine of log x is given, and here with the very basic part, that is with the derivative of cos x, what will you introduce? Minus sin x. Similarly here cos x, you consider whatever the value is given in a bracket, that is nothing but the x value, cos x, that is nothing but minus sin x into derivative. Don't forget to differentiate that x value which has been placed in a bracket, and the derivative of log x is nothing but 1 by x. Similarly here also derivative of log x is 1 by x. And why we need to be differentiate that? Because it has to be differentiated by the rule called as what? Chain rule, because the composite function can be solved using a chain rule. Again, I am giving you the same suggestion what we have done. This is the first step, this will be the second step, this is the third step, this is the fourth step, this is the fifth step, and in the sixth step you are getting the answer, and this is for what? 5 marks. So this is how from the second order derivative, the fourth condition which has been also repeatedly asked for the examination that we have discussed. The first two questions were the tan inverse x whole square, and the second question is sin inverse x. Third question is a into e to the power mx plus b into e to the power nx. That type of condition we have simplified, and the fourth one is nothing but this type of composite function. So I hope you have been followed this one, and these are the quite simple question which we can expect and we can easily answer by solving the 5 steps. So each and every factor that I have introduced, how easily you can solve this condition with the performing only the 5 or 6 steps, and easily you can score the 5 marks for this. Next part is nothing but one more question which is somewhat condition based, and we can even expect when the difficulty level of the question paper will be increased. In that case what we can expect is nothing but this condition: if e to the power y into x plus 1 is equals to 1. If e to the power y into x plus 1 is equals to 1, then prove that d square y by dx square is equals to dy by dx whole square. So this is nothing but the condition. Based on the condition we need to be introduced this result we need to be proved. So now how we can prove this condition? This condition we can prove with the again my same logic. I can tell you is nothing but 5 steps, 5 marks. Based on that we are simplifying this. And how we can simplify this? In order to solve this, the first you take given function, that is e raised to y into x plus 1 is equals to 1. E raised to y into x plus 1 is equals to 1, that we have introduced. Next is nothing but what? Here in this part, this itself we can take this as a nothing but equation 1, because which will help us to be prove the condition. So now here how many functions on LHS we are dealing? 2 functions. 2 function means here e raised to y is the first function and x plus 1 is nothing but the second function we have. And whenever the 2 functions are there in the multiplication, how we can simplify? Yes, of course, by which rule we can simplify? It is by the product rule. So therefore product rule means e raised to y into first function into derivative of second function. What is the derivative of x? It will be equals to 1. The derivative of x is 1. No need to be go for it, because derivative of 1 is what? Constant, and that is 0. Plus second function. What is the second function? X plus 1 into derivative of e raised to y is nothing but e raised to y into the derivative of y will be equals to dy by dx is equals to derivative of 1 will be equals to 0. So here what we have applied based on this derivative of e raised to x is nothing but e raised to x. So once again I am repeating this. This is very important step. The first we have taken the product rule on LHS. E raised to y into derivative of x is nothing but 1 plus second function x plus 1 into derivative of e raised to x. This is in the form of what? E raised to x. And what is the derivative of e raised to x? E raised to x. So therefore it is e raised to y into derivative of y is dy by dx, and derivative of constant is equals to 0. So this is how the product rule we have applied. So in the very next step, e raised to y into 1 will be equals to e raised to y plus as it is. Now in place of x plus 1 e raised to y, in place of x plus 1 e raised to y, what we can substitute? Yes, of course, it is x plus 1 into e raised to y. We can substitute with what? 1, because which is the given condition from equation 1. So in place of this, I am substituting it is 1 into dy by dx is equals to 0, and this substitution we have taken from equation 1. Then further it will be equals to e raised to y plus 1 into dy by dx is dy by dx is equals to 0. Then further dy by dx is equals to plus e raised to y. If you transpose, it is minus e raised to y. So plus e raised to y, we have transposed, it becomes minus e raised to y, and we can name this as the equation 2, because our aim is to be find out dy by dx as well. The next is what? dy by dx square. Hence it will be again differentiate with respect to x, again differentiate with respect to x, then it will be equals to d square y by dx square is equals to minus e raised to y. Derivative of e raised to y means it is in the form of derivative of e raised to x into derivative of y will be equals to dy by dx. Let me once again repeat this. The derivative of dy by dx is d2y by dx square minus, as it is, derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x, so that it is e raised to y into derivative of y becomes dy by dx. What the proof we require? We require the proof on RHS dy by dx whole square. So therefore now we can adjust this term minus e raised to y. Minus e raised to y value we have, what is that? dy by dx, and that we can substitute from which equation? Equation 2. So therefore the LHS will be remain same is equals to, in place of minus e raised to y, I am substituting dy by dx into this dy by dx as it is we have placed, and this we have taken from equation 2. This is from what? Equation 2. This is the result we have substituted. So therefore now finally dy by dx into dy by dx, what you will get? It becomes d square y by dx square is equals to dy by dx into dy by dx will be equals to dy by dx whole square, and that is what our required condition. So this is how the 5 step, and let me introduce you. We may have the different part of the solutions to be solve these questions, but I will suggest you to be follow with the easiest method, because the concept I want to be make you clear. 5 steps, 5 marks. Remember this, 5 steps, 5 marks. So here what we have taken, the given condition, that is equation 1. What we have applied, the product rule we have applied on LHS. Say this is your first step. Next, in place of x plus 1 into e raised to 1, e raised to y, what we have substituted? It is 1 into dy by dx equals to 0, and from equation 1 we have substituted. Then 1 into dy by dx, it is dy by dx. This is your second step. Then further dy by dx is equals to plus e raised to y becomes minus e raised to y on transposing RHS. This will be what your third step. We have to differentiate again to get the order 2, so that it is d2y by dx square equals to minus e raised to y into derivative of y we are differentiating with respect to x, so that it is dy by dx, and in place of minus e raised to y, what we have substituted? dy by dx into dy by dx from the equation 2, and hence it becomes dy by dx whole square. So now if you see it here, if you go through with it, it becomes 5 steps, and easily you can score the 5 marks for this. So this is how I would suggest you go through with this, the 5 questions what we have discussed, which are very important questions for the final examination as concerned from the second order derivative. And like this, there are few other questions that now easily you can simplify what exactly the part I have been completed here. So you can try those remaining 2 or 3 questions by your own. So this is nothing but the question number 42 we have discussed which is comes by the second order derivative. So here you need to be just work on what your perfection over the formulas. What are formulas? Whatever the formulas we have basically utilized to be get the result, what exactly the result it has been asked us to be prove, based on that we have to be go for it. So this is nothing but the question number 42. We are progressing with the part D discussion. 39th relation and function question we have completed. Question number 40 is based on addition, multiplication and transpose of a matrix, that we have finished up, and now we have completed with the question number 42 in the part D, that is nothing but about second order derivative, that also we have completed. So now let us move with the question number 43. Question number 43, and that question number 43 is with the rate of change of quantities. It means it is from 6.1 exercise of application of derivative part. So that it has the statement problems, but what exactly you need to be work there is nothing but only you need to be have a perfection over the formulas and try to understand the given what exactly the data it has been introduced in a statement. Once you do that, easily you can work on it and you can score the 5 marks for that. So now next we are moving to the question number 43, which has been going to be completely asked for application of derivative, and from the first exercise of its content, that is rate of change of quantity, and it is from 6.1 exercise part. So now let us begin with the first question of it. I am going through with the content of the question, and based on the content of the questions we are collecting the data. I am giving you the hint as well how to collect the data for there. So the first question we are discussing, which has been going to be repeatedly asked for examination, is the length x of a rectangle is decreasing at the rate of. So first of all, here the one word is introduced, that is nothing but what? Decreasing. And decreasing, whenever word comes, we have to take a sign is nothing but minus sign. And what is decreasing here? Length is decreasing. So that here length is given as, for the length it has been given as the variable, that is nothing but x of a rectangle. So now decreasing means what? Minus, and it has been introduced at the rate of. Whenever this term is introduced at the rate of, it means what? It indicates that that function, whatever the quantity or the variable is given, with respect to the time, it is changes. With respect to the time it has been changes. That's what our concept is. Rate of change of quantities changes, either it will be increase or it will be decrease, so that it will be taken as what? Dt. So let me repeat the question. The length x of a rectangle is decreasing at the rate of 3 centimeter per minute. So therefore, as per as the data is concerned, the first data we can write now, dx divided by dt is equals to minus 3 centimeter per minute. Why we are introducing the minus? As I have given you the rough data for this, decreasing means minus sign we have to take, and the x is at the rate of given, so that it is dx by dt is equals to minus 3 centimeter per minute. Moving to the next part, the width y is increasing. So here one more term is given, increasing, and it is the quite simple to be understand. When increasing is given, the sign should be taken as what? Always plus. At the rate of, it means width y is given. What is the width? It has been introduced for the rectangle. Width is nothing but y, and this y is going to be changed at the rate of. It means what? It will be taken as dy by dt. So therefore the next data we can introduce as per as the question is progress, that is dy by dt is equals to 2 centimeter per minute. It is 2 centimeter per minute. So this is nothing but what? The first part of the data, that is the length x of a rectangle is decreasing at the rate of 3 centimeter per minute, so that it is dx by dt is equals to minus 3 centimeter per minute, and the width y of a rectangle is increasing at the rate of, it means it is dy by dt is equals to 2 centimeter per minute. Now when x is equals to 10 centimeter, one more data it has been introduced. When x is equals to, that length is given as what, 10 centimeter, and the width y is given as y is equals to, it is 6 centimeter. It is equals to what, 6 centimeter. Then find the rate of change of the perimeter. The first question it has been asked to be find out what, perimeter. So first question is about what, perimeter, and the second question it has been asked us to be find out what, area of rectangle. Area of a rectangle. So here you need to be work on what, we need to be work on what, the basics of this formulas. How do we find out the perimeter of rectangle as well the area of rectangle? So in order to solve the first question, the perimeter of rectangle is given by, perimeter of rectangle is given by, perimeter of rectangle is given by the formula we are introducing, and that is nothing but the p is equals to 2 into x plus y. X plus y means what, the length plus width. This is the formula stands for what, the perimeter of rectangle. I am repeating, to find out the perimeter of rectangle, what is the formula we have, it is 2 into x plus y. That is nothing but what, the length plus width of the rectangle. So that it becomes, now we need to be differentiate with respect to t for this part. Why we need to be differentiate with respect to t? Because if you go through with the statement, it has been asked at the what rate the perimeter is going to be changed, and whenever the rate is given, the variable t can be introduced there, so that it will be equals to dp divided by dt is equals to 2 into, this is x is with respect to t we are taking, so that it will be equals to dx by dt plus y is nothing but dy by dt. So therefore what is the perimeter of rectangle? Perimeter of rectangle is given by p is equals to 2 into x plus y, differentiate with respect to t, dp by dt is equals to 2 into dx by dt plus dy by dt. Then dp by dt is equals to 2 into, we have a value for dx by dt. What is the value we have? It is nothing but minus 3 plus, what is the value for dy by dt? We have 2, so that it will be equals to 2. So then it will be equals to dp divided by dt will be equals to 2 into minus 3 plus 2 will be equals to minus 1. This is equals to what, minus 1. So therefore dp by dt is equals to, dp by dt will be equals to what, minus 2. So this is nothing but our perimeter of the rectangle, that is nothing but what, minus 2. So what we have done here, you only when you can answer if you have a perfection over the formulas. So let me repeat, what exactly the formula for perimeter of the rectangle? It is twice into the length plus width, that is x plus y. This is how you can find the answer for perimeter of rectangle. Next, second part we need to be introduced is nothing but area of rectangle. So now second part of this question is nothing but area of rectangle. It need to be find out, and area of rectangle is given by the formula, area of rectangle is given by the formula is given by A is equals to length into width or breadth, length into breadth. So length is here nothing but what, x, into width or breadth is equals to what, y. So therefore remember now what is the area of rectangle formula, A is equals to x into y, so that it is A is equals to x into y we have introduced. Now next, at the rate we need to be find out, so that it will be equals to differentiate with respect to t, differentiate with respect to t, then it will be equals to dA by dt is equals to, now let me introduce, x and y are in multiplication, and whenever x and y are in multiplication we need to be applied to find its derivative by the product rule, so that it is nothing but first function. First function means x into derivative of y with respect to t, so that it is dy by dt plus second function is nothing but y into derivative of x is nothing but with respect to t, so that it will be equals to dx by dt. Let me once again repeat this. The first function x into derivative of y is dy by dt plus y into derivative of x is nothing but dx by dt. This we have already been substituted as per the product rule, so that dA by dt will be equals to, what is x value given? The x value is nothing but 10. So the x value is nothing but 10 into dy by dt. What is the dy by dt value here? It is 2, so that it will be equals to 2 plus here y value. What is the value of y given? It is nothing but 6 into dx by dt is nothing but minus 3. So the substitution should be carefully taken, because even the one way data is variated, then entire answer will be changes. So that it will be dA by dt will be equals to 10 to the, it becomes 20 plus minus minus, and this is 6 3 the 18. So that the dA by dt finally we are getting is equals to what? 2 square centimeter per minute. This is nothing but the area of rectangle. So hence what we have done here, as per as the question, if you exactly follow it, very easiest method to be get the 5 marks here. What we have done, so first length x they have given, x we have taken, width y they have given, y we have taken. Next the x is decreasing at the rate of, whenever this decreasing comes we have to take minus. At the rate means what? That variable with respect to t, so that dx by dt is minus 3. Similarly the y width is increasing means what? It is plus, and at the rate means it will be equals to dy by dt, hence it is dy by dt is equals to 2 centimeter per minute. Then this data directly they have introduced. The x means what? It is length of the rectangle 10 centimeter, y is 6 centimeter. It has been asked us to be find out with the two form of the question. One is perimeter of rectangle, another is area of the rectangle, and perimeter of rectangle is given by the formula 2 into x plus y, and the area of rectangle is given by, it is x into y, that is length into breadth or width. And based on the basics of the differentiation, we have been introduced the steps and we are getting the answer. This is how you can simplify very easily. You can score the 5 marks. And my suggestion, the best part, you need to be work on exactly how you are following the given conditions in a question with their perfect formulas. Based on that you can easily answer this question. So let us move with next question, that also a repeated question for the examination, and that question is the second question from the rate of change of quantities, that is the application of derivative, the first part, that is 6.1 exercise for the question number 43 that we are discussing as per as the board pattern is there. And the question is, a particle moves along the curve. The particle moves along the curve. So curve equation is given, and what is the curve equation? 6y is equals to x cube plus 2. 6y is equals to x cube plus 2. Find the points. What it has been given? Find the points. Points means what? Here, because of this term we may get one or more than the points, more than that of the points. So that find the points on the curve at which y coordinate is changing 8 times as fast as the x coordinate. It means what? Y coordinate. Y coordinate means what you will take? It is nothing but dy by dt. Why I have taken dy by dt? Because as fast as means what? It is the changes we can find. So fast indicates that there is a changing in the quantity, and changing in the quantity means at the rate, and at the rate means what? It is dy by dt, and that's what we have taken. The y coordinate as dy by dt is changing 8 times 8 into 8 times as fast as x coordinate, and x coordinate can be taken as what? Dx by dt, and 8 times means what? 8 into times indicates their multiplication. So here what exactly the question they have given? A particle moves along the curve, and the curve equation is given 6y is equals to x cube plus 2. Find the points in which y coordinate is 8 times the x coordinate and it is as fast as it is changing. It means the points we have to be find out. It means what? It is more than x and y forms of the point we need to be find out, and as fast as means what? As fast as means it is going to be change at the rate of. So with this, how we can simplify the given question. So here, in order to solve this, the given curve equation we can take, that is 6y is equals to x cube plus 2. 6y is equals to x cube plus 2. This we have introduced. Then further it will be differentiated with respect to t. Differentiate with respect to t, and after differentiating with respect to t, 6 into derivative of y will be with respect to t, so that it is dy by dt is equals to derivative of x cube will be equals to 3x square. On what basis we are writing this one? As all of you know that the basic form of the derivative of x raised to n is nothing but nx raised to n minus 1. Similarly, here we need to find out the derivative of x cube, and the derivative of x cube means what? Now you check it out. Here n value is nothing but 3, so that it will be equals to 3 into x to the power 3 minus 1, and on simplification you will get 3x to the power 2. So that directly we have introduced here the derivative of x cube is nothing but what? 3x square into derivative of x will be equals to what? Dx divided by dt. Dx divided by dt. Because why we need to be differentiate x? Because we are differentiating this term with respect to what? T. So that first we have differentiated the form of that in the form of x raised to n, that is 3x square, and then we have differentiated x with respect to t. Plus what is the derivative of 2? That is constant and it becomes 0, not necessary to write. So therefore once again I am explaining, 6 into derivative of y will be equals to dy by dt is equals to derivative of x cube will be equals to 3x square into derivative of x will be dx by dt, and the derivative of constant will be equals to 0, not necessary to substitute there. Now further is nothing but 6 into dy by dt. What is the value of dy by dt? Already they have given in a data. What is the data it has been given? Dy by dt is nothing but 8 into dx by dt, so that it will be 8 into dx divided by dt is equals to RHS part will be remains same, 3x square into dx by dt, and from where we have substituted this, we need to be write the reason from the given. From the given means what? The given data is dy by dt is equals to 8 into dx by dt. So that from the given data we have substituted here. So now if you check it out, dx by dt, this part and this part will be getting cancelled, and it will be 8 6 this is 48 will be equals to 3x square. 3x square. Then further it will be 48 divided by 3 is equals to x square. 48 divided by 3 is equals to x square. On cancellation of the term, it will be 3 1s are 3, 1 will be remains, 3 6 are 18 is equals to x square. It means what? On cancellation of this term, on LHS side we are getting 16 is equals to x square. Remove the square, it will be equals to plus or minus 16 is equals to x, and it is plus or minus 4 is equals to x. It means here two values of x we are collecting. One is nothing but plus 4 and another is nothing but minus 4. So therefore it has been given, as I suggested you, find the points they have asked, and find the points means what? It will be one or more than one point we will be getting. So here x value what we have got? This is plus or minus 4. So therefore how to find out now? X value we have got. Now how to find out the y value? So where the y value they have given? In the given condition of the equation of a curve. So therefore this given curve itself will be taken as what? X. So we have here two conditions to be simplified to get up points. The first condition is nothing but, first condition you can take, that is when x is equals to 4. when x is equals to 4, it means what? The first positive 4 we are taking. So when x is equals to 4, then the curve equation 1 becomes, what is equation 1 we have? That is nothing but 6y is equals to x cube plus 2. 6y is equals to x cube plus 2. So now in place of x, what we need to be substitute? 4. So therefore it will be equals to 6y is equals to 4 cube plus 2. So in place of x we have substituted 4. Then it will be equals to 6y is equals to 4 cube. 4 cube means the 4 should be multiplied 3 times. 4 into 4. 4 4s are 16. 16 4s are 64. So that it will be equals to 64 plus 2. So here 4 cube we have multiplied 3 times and it will be equals to 64. Then 6y is equals to, it is 64 plus 2 is equals to 66 on RHS. Then y value we require, therefore it will be equals to now 66 divided by 6 is in multiplication on LHS, on transposing it becomes division. So that 66 divided by 6 becomes y is equals to 6 11s are 66, and the value of y we have introduced here. When x is equals to 4, the value of y is equals to 11. This is how the first point we have calculated. Now one more case we have, and what is the one more case? Is nothing but here x value we have got plus or minus 4. When x is equals to 4, y value we have calculated 11. Similarly x is equals to minus 4 now. So when x is equals to minus 4, then equation 1 becomes, so now equation 1 becomes means what is the equation 1? The given curve, and the given curve is 6y is equals to x cube plus 2. 6y is equals to x cube plus 2. So therefore here 6y is equals to, now what should be placed in place, what the value should be placed in place of x? That is nothing but minus 4. So therefore here we can substitute minus 4 cube plus 2 as it is. Then further 6y is equals to minus 4 cube. So look at this, whenever odd power is there in the exponent, then negative base is there, the answer you will get in what? Minus. It will be what? Minus. And 4 cube already we have answered, it is 64. So that it will be equals to 64 plus 2. Then further it will be equals to 6y is equals to minus 62. Because if you subtract 2 from the 64, it will be equals to 62, and the greater number is 64 whose sign is minus, so that it will be equals to minus 62. Then further y is equals to minus 62 divided by 6, because 6 is in multiplication, on transposing on RHS it becomes what? Division. So this is nothing but what? About 6 is transposed. Now the cancellation part let us see, and the cancellation part minus can be kept as it is. So now this can be divisible through what? 2. So then it will be 2 3s are 6. This is 2 3s are 6 and 2 1s are 2. So that it will be equals to minus 31 by 3. So when x is equals to minus 4, we have substituted in a given curve of the equation 1, then what is the value of y we are getting? Minus 31 by 3. And therefore the points they have been asked us to be find out, hence we can conclude the result. And how we can conclude the result is nothing but, hence the required points are, completely you need to be mentioned, hence the required points are worst condition. First point what we have introduced here, when x is equals to 4, we are receiving here y is equals to 11. So that when x is equals to 4, we have got, what is the value of y? 11 we have got. And next when x is equals to minus 4, what is the second condition we have taken? X is equals to minus 4, so that it is minus 4. And what is the value of y we have got here? It is minus 31 by 3. So it will be equals to minus 31 by 3. So this is how you can easily simplify within how many steps we have taken. See here, once again if I ask you, we have differentiated here and differentiated, one condition we have substituted, and from that x value we have collected, there we have got the almost 4 step. And further after getting the x value. This is the basic operation of mathematics we have applied with the case 1 as well, case 2. Case 1 is when x equals to 4, because the two values of x we have collected here, so that x equals to 4 is the case 1 and x equals to minus 4 is the case 2, and that's what we have got the entire result. So here you need to follow how exactly the data can be extracted from the given question, and how we can get the data. Here the one condition, this is nothing but the equation of a curve is given, and this data you need to be collect based on the words of the given question. What is that? The y coordinate is changing as fast as 8 times the x coordinate. It means y coordinate means dy by dt is equals to 8 times the x coordinate. 8 times the x coordinate means 8 into dx by dt. So based on this we can easily simplify, and this is the second question. You can go through with the previous question. This is also a very important question for as far as the your batch is concerned. And the first question based on the rectangle perimeter and the area of rectangle we have calculated. The second question in this format. So now let us move to the next question. Next part of the question is slightly again differ, and it differs with the data itself. Once you follow the data, easily you can answer any type of the given question is. And the question that we are going to be simplify is nothing but the third question from the 6.1 exercise, and that is a sand is pouring from a pipe at the rate of, that is nothing but 12 square centimeter per second. It means what? Here in the given data, what it has been introduced is nothing but sand is poured in a pipe. It means a pipe will be there, and in this pipe particularly it has been poured with the sand. It means what? It will be totally introduced with which factor? It will be introduced with the volume factor, and it has been given at the rate of. It means the first data we can collect is nothing but dv by dt is equals to 12, is equals to what? 12, and the falling sand forms a cone on the ground in such a way that the falling sand forms a what? Cone it has been found, and when cone is found, the height of the cone, it means the height means we will consider it is h, height of the cone is always 1/6 of the radius. See, it has been mentioned in this pattern 1/6 of the radius. 1/6 of the radius means height of the cone will be equals to 1/6 of the radius means what? Into r, we can consider into r. Then how fast is the height of the sand cone increasing? How fast is the height of the sand cone increasing? It means height data we need to be find out with respect to t, because increasing indicates at the rate. Therefore dh by dt is question mark, and the height value is given, that is nothing but 4 centimeters. So this is entirely the given question is. And now what the question is given? Quite simple. Sand is poured in a pipe at the rate of, it means it becomes a volume, and that dv by dt is equals to 12 we have taken. Then it forms with a what? Cone, and therefore height of the cone is given by 1/6 of its radius. 1/6 of its radius, and 1/6 means what? 1/6 into the radius of that cone. And how fast height is increasing? It means dh by dt that we need to be find out. For that h is given is nothing but 4 centimeters. So therefore this is we have been introduced with dh by dt will be equals to 4 centimeter. Then in order to simplify this, try to be understand here volume of cone we need to be apply the formula. Then in order to solve this, the first step becomes volume of cone is given by, volume of cone is given by, and you need to be perfect this formula. Without this we cannot simplify. So v is equals to 1/3 pi r square h, 1/3 pi r square h. This is the formula for finding the volume of a cone. So now here two variables we are getting. Look at this. In this formula we are getting the two different variable, that is nothing but radius as well as height. It means we cannot differentiate here with the two variables. For that we have to be follow the given question. What exactly we have to find out here? We need to be find out with what? dH by dt. We need to be find out with dH by dt. It means what? Here they have asked us, we in very intelligently here we have to apply the skill of mathematics. In place of radius, we need to be change the data of radius into the height. Data of radius into the height. It means what? How we can find out in place of radius the height data. So the rough part, in a rough part I am showing that the condition is given, h is equals to 1 by 6 into radius. 1 by 6 into radius. So therefore this 6 can be transposed to the LHS. It becomes 6h is equals to r into 1 will be equals to r. That is nothing but the radius. So in place of radius, what we can substitute? 6h we can substitute. So therefore the formula becomes v is equals to 1 by 3 pi into, in place of radius, now we are going to be substitute which with data 6h. So in place of radius we have substituted it is with 6h and it is with square form, so that it is square into h will be as it is, into h will be as it is. So now once again I am coming to the same point, why we have converted the radius data, why we have substituted in place of radius 6h, because behind that the reason is we need to be find out the height data, how fast the height is increasing, that data we need to be find out. It means what? Directly it has been suggested to put the value of r and make the only one variable of the given formula, so that in this question we have not directly differentiate the given formula as in the previous case we have differentiated, so that here you should be very careful. So next step, it will be equals to v is equals to 1 by 3 pi, and this is nothing but 6 square, this will be equals to 36 h square, that is nothing but h into h as it is. So 6h whole square is expanded in this form, 6 square is nothing but 36, h square is as it is into h we have kept as it is. Then further it becomes v is equals to, the cancellation part we can take, 3 ones are here, 3 ones are 3, 3 2s are 6, so that it will be equals to 12 pi h square into h will be equals to h cube. This is the first simplification part is required here to be put and substitute the values. So therefore what we have substituted in place of r, we have substituted 6h. Why only in place of r? Because we need to find out dH by dt, into h we have kept as it is, 6 square is nothing but 36, h square is kept as h square into h, then 3 ones are 3, 12s are 36, 12 into 1 12 pi, and this is h square into h is nothing but h cube. So now this equation consists only the one variable, then it allow us to be differentiate the given form. So therefore here we can differentiate now, differentiate with respect to t, differentiate with respect to t, then it becomes dv by dt is equals to 12 pi into derivative of h cube. Again it is the basic, it is based on derivative of x raised to n, and the derivative of x raised to n becomes what? nx raised to n minus 1. Based on same factor, derivative of h cube we are going to be find out, and that is nothing but 3 into h into 3 minus 1, and it will be equals to 3 into h square. Similarly here derivative of h cube, can I substitute? It is 3h square, of course 3h square, into the h is going to be differentiate with respect to which factor? It is t, so that it is nothing but dH by dt, and this is the task that we need to be find out. So therefore once again I am explaining this, differentiate with respect to t, dv by dt is equals to 12 pi into derivative of h cube is nothing but 3h square into derivative of h is nothing but dh by dt. Now what is the value of dv by dt is given? It is nothing but 12, so that from the given data substituted it is 12, then it will be equals to 12 pi into 3 into h square. H data is given. What is the value of h? It is 4. So that it will be equals to 4 square into dh divided by dt into dh divided by dt. So here we have substituted h value which is given as 4 square. Then further it will be equals to 12 as it is. Then it will be equals to 12 pi into 3 into 4 square is nothing but what? 16 into dh by dt. So now on RHS part we have entire numbers that can be transposed in the next step to the LHS part, so that it will be equals to 12 divided by this entire factor 12 pi into this is nothing but 3 into 16 is equals to dh by dt. Of course you can simplify here, you can simplify this 48 and all, but basically what happens, already on LHS we have 12, so that this 12 pi can be transposed to the it becomes denominator, and 16 into 3 can be also transposed. The same thing here, 12 and 12 will be getting cancelled, and it will be nothing but 1 divided by, now 16 into 3 will be equals to 18 and 48, and this will be pi is equals to dh divided by dt, and this is nothing but the data that we need to be find out. Therefore dh by dt we have got 1 by 48 pi. So therefore the height is increasing at the rate of, the conclusion we need to be right, height is increasing at the rate of 1 upon 48 pi centimeter per second. Like this we can conclude. So this is also a very important and the expected question for the examination. Try to understand that the hint I am showing you, sand is poured, it means it is the volume, and then height of the cone is given 1/6 of the radius, so that it is 1/6 into radius, and height value is given. We need to be find out how fast is the height is going to be increased, so that it is dh by dt we need to be calculate, and based on this also simultaneously you need to be remember the formula. Based on the formula only simplification takes place, so that the volume of cone is given by 1 by 3 pi r square h. Then here radius we have already converted into the height factor. Why we have converted into the height factor? Because the reason is nothing but we need to be find out dh by dt, and on simplification, basic simplification of mathematics, here you will get one factor for the volume, that is 12 pi h cube, and when it has been differentiated with respect to t, what exactly the result for dh by dt we require, that we have been collected. So this is how the third question, which is repeatedly and very important question for the examination as per concern, that we have discussed. So this is from the 6.1 exercise that we are discussing the question, and this is the third question from the 6.1 exercise we have discussed. So that this is the one more data where the simplification should be taken first, and then we have to be differentiate it. So this is the third form of the question we have simplified. So this is as far as the concern of the application of definite integral part from the 6.1 rate of change of quantity will be getting question. So one more question that we will discuss is nothing but a ladder 5 meter long is leaning against a wall. This is the fourth question, and this is also a very important question. So that a ladder which is 5 meter long means what? It is the longest side we can consider, which is 5 meter against a wall. It means what? It will be always with what? The height against it, so that it will be nothing but vertical line, and hence the bottom of the ladder is pulled along the ground away from the wall at the rate of 2 centimeter per second. So that if you join this one, this has been pulled, and this will become say what? Your right angle triangle. So how fast its height on the wall decreasing, height of the wall decreasing, it means height data we have to find out, and that is up to what? Decreasing it has been given. The decreasing word indicates that it must have what? It must have the minus sign, so that when the foot of the ladder means what? The base of that is nothing but 4 meter away from the wall, 4 meter away from the wall. So now let us take this as O, this as A, and this as nothing but what? B, and this will be nothing but our right angle triangle. This side it has been given nothing but with the 5 meter longest side. Foot of the ladder, this we will consider as X meter, and this wall will be considered as what? Y meter. So as per as the question is concerned, here the height we have to be find out. It has been suggested it is decreasing. Height data is nothing but dy by dt. So I can put here this is nothing but the data we need to be find out. So that dy by dt should be calculated. And how we can calculate? For that data is given. What is the data given? The dx by dt data is given. Dx by dt data is given means what? You can understand that one statement it has been given. The bottom of the ladder is pulled along the ground away from the wall at the rate of, it means bottom means what? This part we have taken, and this will be pulled at the rate of, it means dx by dt is given, that is nothing but 2 centimeter per second, 2 centimeter per second. Then height, this foot value is also given. The foot value means what? X value, and that X value is nothing but what? 4. X value is also given, and that is nothing but what? 4. So therefore this is how the X is equals to 4 we have considered. So as per as the given data is concerned, the ladder is 5 meter, and opposite to its height of the wall it has been given, and it is pulled along the ground with the 4 meter away from it, but that data we have introduced with at what? X meter. So as far as the data is concerned here, first of all you can check it out. The dx by dt is given with the 2 centimeter per second, but this all other data which has been given with the 5 meter. It means we need to be change the unit. The unit can be same. So here it will be what? 5 meter, and this is nothing but the centimeter. So that this data I can take this as 2 divided by 100. 2 divided by 100, because to convert centimeter into meter, whatever the data is given, divide by 100 to it, that becomes a what? Meter per second. So therefore 2 divided by 100. Why we have considered? The reason behind that, this is the meter data and this is nothing but the centimeter data, and that's what it is, 2 divided by 100. And on cancellation, 2 ones are 2 5s are, so it becomes, it is 1 by 50 meter per second, meter per second. So this is the conversion of data we have taken from 5 meter. It has been given with the 2 centimeter per second, so that 2 divided by 100 will be equals to 1 upon 50 meter per second. Then next part of the solution will be what? In right angle triangle OAB. So in right angle triangle OAB we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, what exactly we will get is nothing but, by Pythagoras theorem it becomes nothing but the x square plus y square is equals to 5 square. Yes, of course you can take like this, OA square plus OB square is equals to AB square. But now here directly I have substituted their value, x square plus y square is equals to the 5 square. Then the next part it becomes x square plus y square is equals to 5 square will be equals to what? 25. Say this is nothing but what? Our equation 1. Then differentiate this equation with respect to t, differentiate with respect to t. Now why we have to differentiate? As you know that the task we need to be find out is nothing but the how long, the height, the data we need to be identify, that is dy by dt, and it is decreasing the one hint they have been given in a question. So therefore differentiate with respect to t. Derivative of x square is 2x into x, we have to differentiate with respect to t, so that it is dx by dt, plus derivative of y square is nothing but it is 2y into, and y is differentiated with respect to t, so that it becomes dy by dt is equals to derivative of constant, and derivative of constant is 0. As in the previous case I have shown you the basic how to find out the derivative in the form of x raised to n. The derivative of x raised to n is nx raised to n minus 1. So based on that, derivative of x square is is 2x and x derivative is dx by dt plus derivative of y square is 2y and the derivative of y with respect to t we have taken, so that it is dy by dt. Now if you check it out, 2 we can take common or divide by 2 we can take. If we take divide by 2, then it will becomes divide by 2 on both side, or divide by 2 on both side. If we take, then it will be equals to, the next step it will be equals to, only remains as x into dx by dt, x into dx by dt, y into dy by dt is equals to 0, because divide by 2 means this 2 will get cancelled, this 2 get cancelled, and 0 divided by 2 is, of course, it is nothing but what? 0. So therefore the next part is what? Here they have given the data to be substitute. What is the data? Is nothing but x value. Do you have x value? Of course. What is the x value given? It is 4. So in place of x we can substitute 4 into dx by dt. What is dx by dt data? 1 upon 50, so that it is 1 divided by 50 plus, here do you know the y value? Yes, of course we do not know the y value, so therefore y into dy by dt can be kept as it is and it is equals to 0. Then further it can be simplified, and this is nothing but 2 2s are 4, and this will be nothing but 225 is will be equals to what? 50. So therefore the next step it is y dy by dt is equals to, now this is 2 upon 25 which can be transposed to the RHS, it will be equals to minus 2 divided by 25. So plus 2 by 25 can be transposed to the other hand and it will be equals to minus 2 upon 25. So now further can we simplify, because we do not have the y value and also we do not have the dy by dt value, so that we can put this as nothing but the equation 2. This is nothing but what? Our equation 2. Then further, now what the data to get the simplification over this one, what the value we require? We require y value, then only it is possible to get the dy by dt. This is quite simple concept. So therefore now put x is equals to 4, put x is equals to 4 in equation 1, in equation 1, because we have x is equal, already this part is given, x square, x value is given 4, so y value we can calculate. So therefore it will be equals to 4 square plus y square is equals to 25, is equals to 25. Then it will be equals to 16 plus y square is equals to 25, and then y square is equals to 25 plus 16 will be equals to minus 16 on transposing RHS side. Then y square will be equals to 25 minus 16 will be equals to what? 9, and of course the y value will be equals to, this is square root of 9 and plus or minus square root of 9, of course we will get what? 3, and here we will consider the positive data for it, so that the y value will be equals to what? 3. So here from to get the dy by dt data, the y value we have got, it is nothing but 3. So now this value should be substitute in which equation? Of course in equation 2, because if we withdraw this value, dy by dt can be easily calculated. So therefore in the further next step it becomes, then it becomes y dy by dt, means in place of y now we can substitute, it is put y is equals to 3 in equation 2. First I am writing the step, in equation 2 we need to be substitute, then it will be equals to 3 into dy by dt is equals to minus 2 divided by 25, minus 2 divided by 25. Then further this 3 is in multiplication with respect to the LHS side, if you transpose on RHS it becomes division. So dy by dt will be equals to minus 2 upon 25 into 3, so it is in multiplication, on transposing it becomes what? A division, so therefore it will be in denominator. Then dy by dt will be equals to what exactly you are getting? Minus 2 divided by 25 into 3 will be equals to 75. So dy by dt will be equals to minus 2 by 75 we have got, and this data we are getting in meter, we are getting this data with what? Meter, because you look at this dx by dt data we have substituted with meter per second, so that it will be equals to -2 by 75. But as far as the data is concerned of the given content of the question, we require it is in what? Centimeter per second. So therefore the dy by dt is equals to -2 upon 75. To convert meter data into the centimeter, this is the basic fact of the mathematics, it should be what? Multiply by 100. Here to convert centimeter into meter, we have divided it by 100, whereas to convert it is meter into centimeter, it becomes what? Multiply by 100. So now the cancellation part is quite simple. This is 25 3s are 75 and 25 4s are 100. Therefore dy by dt is equals to, this is -2 into 4 will be equals to -8 divided by, in the denominator we are getting 3. So hence our task to be find out the dy by dt, here we have got it is -8 by 3. Now question arises, why it is with the minus sign? Because the minus sign, it has been given a hint in a question, that is it is decreasing at the end. Decreasing at the end, it means what? It must be come up with the data is nothing but minus, and that's what we have got, it is minus. And of course don't forget to write it is in centimeter per second. Centimeter per second, this is the data. Hence height of the wall of the height of that particular the ladder which has been pulled along from the ground is nothing but decreasing at the rate of -8 by 3. This must be your conclusion. So this is how we can simplify. So most of the student will feel the difficulty to write the part, how exactly we can attempt the rate of change of quantities question. Here in the question you just need to be go on what? How exactly you must be focusing on collecting the data is very important. In a question what they have been given, how to extract the data or collect the data, that part if you do it well, easily you can go through with it. The two hints I am showing you, collection of data and perfection over the formulas, is the trick to score 5 marks quite easily. So these are the 4 questions, almost all in from since 2013 to 2020, all the question papers if you go through with, you will definitely get repeatedly these 4 questions are going to be asked. So that I hope there will be a questions this year also will be expect from this 4 data, and I hope you will be make perfection over it with all the forms. So this is the question number 44th, the 43rd, based on second order derivative we have completed. Question number 44th, that is nothing but based on what? Rate of change of quantities. So let me repeat and recall once again the question number 39. It is for part D is concerned, that is upon what? Relation and function. Question number 40 is nothing but your addition, addition, multiplication and transpose of a matrix. Question number 41 that we have not even taken, that I will take in my next progressive session. And next one is about what? Is nothing but about the second order derivative. Question number 42 that we have completed. Question number 43 is nothing but rate of change of quantities. So now next part, as far as the next part is concerned, let us move with the next concept is nothing but question number 44, and that is nothing but from the integration. That is the next and a very interesting part where you can attempt all the questions very easily and you can get back the answer in very quickest format or quick form. So therefore here the first question, there are 6 derivation. Before going to be solve this one, there are 6 derivations as far as the part is concerned. How to be complete that part D part is nothing but there are 6 forms of the integrals, and among that one will be asked for the examination. So that one by one that we will complete it in the easiest manner. The first we are going to be find is nothing but the question will be given like this: find the integral of 1 upon a square minus x square with respect to x, and hence evaluate. Based on this integral itself, they will give you one data. So let me give you first how exactly we can arrive to result of this, and then we can go for what, how to simplify that question. So therefore, in order to solve this one, first form is nothing but, the first step we can introduce is nothing but, it is integral of 1 upon a square minus x square dx. As per as the given data is given, like that we can collect this form, 1 upon a square minus x square dx. Then further integral of, it is how we can, this is in the form of a square minus b square, and we know the expansion of it, a square minus b square is nothing but a plus b into a minus b. So therefore the denominator form of the given function can be introduced in this form, a plus b into a minus b. Hence I can write this as a plus x into a minus x. Quite simple, right? So now this integral of the form is on the form of what, partial fraction part. So therefore here how we can simplify, here how many linear roots we are getting in the denominator, we are getting the 2 linear roots on the denominator, and therefore we can take the 2 constant to simplify this. So therefore a divided by the first linear root, this is nothing but a plus x, so that we can take this as nothing but a plus x, plus next is nothing but b divided by a minus x is the second linear root, so that it is a upon a plus x plus b upon a minus x. This is how we can expand whatever the linear roots we have. Here if we have 2 linear roots, we have taken 2 constants, that is a upon a plus x plus b upon a minus x. Say this itself is nothing but what, our equation 1. So therefore now we have to evaluate that condition. It means our next aim is what, to find the value of a and b. How we can find that? Very quickly, 1 upon this function entirely you take 1 upon a plus x into a minus x is equals to, now RHS side means what, it will be, what is the LCM factor here, it is a plus x into a minus x, a plus x into a minus x. So therefore this a will be gets multiplied with a minus x, and b will be gets multiplied with what, a plus x. So therefore based on the basic concept of the mathematics, this a will be multiplied with a minus x and b will be multiplied with a plus x. So now look at the LHS as well the RHS of the form. So LHS and the denominator gets cancelled from both the sides, so that a plus x into a minus x will be getting cancelled, and 1 is equals to a into a minus x plus b into a plus x, a plus x. This is the condition now remain. So our aim is to find out what, we need to find out the value of a and b. So now how we can find out the value of a? It's again a quite simplest form. So then it makes, that is the put x is equals to, first part, put x is equals to, say this is nothing but what, equation 2 you can take, put x is equals to, here how to select the values of x. It is again a quite simple data. Here look at this, to get the value of b we can cancel the value, this part, a part we need to cancel. And how to cancel it? The hint, quite simple hint, it is already given. Here a is there, in place of x if you substitute a minus a will be what, cancel, 0. So 0 into this entire part will be what, get cancelled. So therefore based on this sign itself we can take the substitution. So 1 is equals to a into, this is a, minus, in place of x I have taken a, plus this is b into, this is nothing but what, a, plus in place of x we have substituted, it is nothing but what, a. So then this entire part will be getting cancelled. 1 is equals to a plus a will be equals to 2a into b as it is. On further simplification, 1 upon 2a is equals to b. So therefore b value we have calculated, and the value of b here is nothing but what? 1 upon 2a. Similarly, we need to be find out for what? Value of a, and for that next put x is equals to the first part here. Because of the negative term we need to be cancel this, and b value we need to be get, so that the minus a already is there, minus is already there, plus a we have substituted. Now we need to cancel this part. So what will be the substitution? Here a is there. If we take minus a, so this will be becomes what? Minus a minus a will be getting what? 0. So this part will be entirely cancelled, and hence the next substitution we can take is nothing but what? X is equals to minus a. So therefore put this x is equals to minus a in what? Equation 2. So where we are substituting this? In equation 2. So therefore it will be equals to 1 is equals to a into a minus of, in place of x what we are substituting? We are substituting minus a. So therefore it will be equals to a into minus of a, and this will be plus b into, as we progress this becomes a, in place of x we have substituted minus a. So therefore this entire part will be getting cancelled, and 1 is equals to a into, this is a minus into minus will be equals to plus a, and on further simplification a plus a will be equals to 2a into this a as it is, and 1 divided by, we are taking this as 2a is equals to a, and this is how the value of a we have calculated. So what is the value of b? We have here 1 by 2a, and what is the value of a? 1 by 2a, which remains same. So where we need to be substitute this, both the values we need to be substitute in equation 1. Now put the values of a and b, put the values of a and b in equation 1 and 2 respectively. So now put the values of a and b in equation 1. So then it will be equals to, what is a value we have got? 1 by 2a. So the equation 1 becomes, it is 1 upon 2a divided by, it becomes a plus x. It is nothing but a plus x. Here we have to apply the integral, so simultaneously I will apply the integral here, and it is dx as well, plus what is the value of b we are getting? The b value is nothing but also the 1 upon 2a. So therefore it is also 1 upon 2a whole divided by, this is a minus x, so that it will be equals to a minus x, and then it will be same as with the differential, that is dx. So therefore a and b value we have substituted in equation 1, simultaneously it is on integration part, so that integration we have applied, then it becomes 1 by 2a is the constant which has been taken outside the integral, dx divided by a plus x will be remain same, plus of 1 upon 2a can be taken outside the integral form, dx divided by a minus x. This will be nothing but what? A minus x we have taken. Then further it becomes 1 by 2a. Can we take 1 by 2a common here? Of course. So that 1 by 2a we have introduced common, then further it will be remains as integral of dx upon a plus x plus integral of dx upon a minus x. So we have taken 1 by 2a common here. Then further 1 divided by 2a is equals to the into, then one form we have. What is the form we have? Is nothing but here integral of f dash of x divided by f of x. I'm writing that form, integral of f dash of x divided by f of x dx will be equals to log f of x, will be equals to what? Log f of x. This is the form. So now look at this here. What is the derivative of x? Derivative of x is nothing but 1. It means we are following this form. What is this function? Function is a plus x, and it's a derivative we are getting in numerator. Then what will be its answer? answer? Log f of x. So therefore this entire answer I am writing it as log f of x value will be equals to a plus x. F of x value will be equals to a plus x, so that it is a plus x. Similarly, the derivative of x will be equals to what? 1 here, but here it is with which sign? Minus sign. Of course it follows same form, but it is with minus sign, so that it will be minus of log a minus x, minus of log a minus x. So therefore slight changes. Look at this, plus x is there, directly we have introduced plus of log a plus x, but here it is minus x, so that we are introducing it with what? Minus sign. Then further in the next step it will be equals to 1 by 2a. This is log of a plus x, log of a plus x, plus minus, it is minus log of a minus x, log of what? A minus x. So now again here we are dealing with the one property, and that property is nothing but log m minus log n. I am repeating, log m minus log n. And what is the formula we have for that? Log m upon n. So therefore this can be taken as 1 by 2a log of mod, this is log m. M value is nothing but here what? A plus x, so that it is a plus x divided by n value is nothing but a minus x plus c is the required answer for the given integral 1 upon a square minus x square. So what is the formula for integral of 1 upon a square minus x square? It is 1 by 2a log a plus x divided by a minus x plus c. So how quite easily you can simplify this one. Here I have shown you with all the basics, so that it may extend with the one or more step, but now just you concentrate how we can simplify. This is in the form of a square minus b square, and a square minus b square can be expanded with what? A plus b into a minus b, so that it is a plus x into a minus x. This can be introduced with the two constants of the partial form, that is a upon first linear root a plus x plus b upon second linear root, that is nothing but a minus x. And from here we need to find out the value of a and b, and with this part we have taken, this part we have taken, LCM we have operated. And further here when we have got a and b value, it is quite simple. You need to be remember this form: integral of f dash of x dx upon f of x will be equals to log f of x. Based on that, the derivative of x here we have operated with 1, hence it will be log of a plus x, and derivative of x will be, it is nothing but 1, but it is with minus sign, so that we have introduced here with the minus sign. And then log m minus log n, that is log m by n we have applied, and we have introduced with this form. So therefore now based on this one, the problem they may give you, and what will be the problem they may give you? Evaluate, and hence evaluate 1 divided by 25 minus x square dx, 25 minus x square dx. So how we can evaluate? You need to be perfect in the analyzing the question, which what is exactly the form of the question? A square minus x square. So therefore here 25 is given, it should be converted into which form? A square form. Then in order to solve this, how we can simplify? 1 upon 25 will be equals to what? Here it is 5 square, and this is with what? Minus x square dx. So therefore it will be 1 divided by 5 square minus x square. So now it is in the form of a square minus x square. What is its formula? The formula is 1 upon 2a. So 1 upon 2 into, what is the value of a we are taking here? 5. So that 1 upon 2 into 5 log, as it is, mod of a value is nothing but 5 plus x divided by 5 minus x. Then in the next step you will be getting, it is 1 upon 10, 2 5s are 10, this is log of 5 plus x divided by 5 minus x plus c is the required answer. So this is how you can easily score the 5 marks for this one. As far as the derivation is concerned, this is with the form what I suggested you, and this will be the simplest formula they may give you based on that integral itself. So this is nothing but the first derivation we have done, and I will ask you to be solved by the same technique with the second question as nothing but it is 1 divided by x square minus a square. 1 divided by x square minus a square. What is the changes did you find here? It is x square minus a square, but previously it has been given with what? A square minus x square. Doesn't matter, it is in the form of what? A square minus b square. And what is its expansion? A plus b into a minus b. And that's what how we can simplify the next form. We will quickly do it, as we have already got the perfection over the first form of the integral, so that we will go with the second part very quite in the simplest manner. That is, first concept, 1 divided by x square minus a square dx, as it is you can consider. Then further expand it, it is integral of 1 upon a square minus b square, that is x plus a into x minus a into dx, as it is. As I suggested, how you can further simplify this, we can consider this as what? The two linear roots we have, so that it is a upon x plus a plus of b upon x minus a. b upon what? X minus a. Say this is nothing but what? Your equation 1. So now what is our aim? Yes, of course, we have to find out the a and b value. And how we can find out this? So take the LHS. 1 upon it is x plus a into x minus a is equals to, now RHS, what will be the LCM factor? X plus a into x minus a. X plus a into x minus a. A gets multiply. A gets multiply with what? X minus a. A gets multiply with x minus a, plus b will be gets multiply with x plus a. This will be multiply with what? X plus a. So now quite simple, this will be getting cancelled, and 1 is equals to a into x minus a plus b into x plus a. Say this is nothing but what? Your equation 2. This is equation 2. Now let us go with what? Quickly put x is equals to, first what we have to do, we have to cancel this part. So therefore here already minus a is there. If I substitute, put x is equals to a, this part will be totally get cancelled, and we will get the value for what? B. So therefore 1 is equals to a into a minus a plus of b into, it becomes a plus a, and therefore this part will be entirely get cancelled. 1 is equals to this a plus a we will be getting as 2a into this will be what? B. So 1 divided by 2a is equals to, we are getting b. This is the value stands for what? B. Similarly, the next part we can do is nothing but put x is equals to, because now we need to be cancel this part. Already we are dealing with what? Plus a here, and to cancel plus a and this entire part, what could be the substitution for x? It will be equals to minus a. So therefore put x is equals to minus a in equation 2. Then it will be equals to 1 is equals to a into minus a plus of b into minus a plus a. So this will be getting entirely cancelled, and 1 is equals to a into minus a in minus a will be getting, it is nothing but minus 2a, and on simplification minus 1 upon 2a will be equals to a. So what is the value of a we have got here? Because 2a is nothing but in multiplication on RHS side, if you transpose in the denominator, on LHS side it comes to the denominator. So now a value and b value we have got. What is the a value? It is minus 1 upon 2a, and the b value is nothing but 1 upon 2a, should be substituted in equation 1. So now let us substitute the values what we have collected for a and b in equation 1. So put the values of a and b in equation 1, then it will be equals to, what exactly will be getting? The a value we are receiving is nothing but minus 1 upon 2a. So it is minus 1 upon 2a divided by x plus a dx plus of here integral of, what is the value of b? B value is nothing but 1 upon 2a divided by, it is x minus a, and this will be what? Dx. So therefore values we have substituted, simultaneously operated with the integral. So minus 1 by 2a, we have taken a constant factor outside the integral, and this will be equals to dx upon x plus a. Then plus it will be 1 by 2a, k factor of the integral should be outside with the function in compare, so that dx divided by x minus a we have taken the form. Then what we can do here, the next part is nothing but always we can write the positive data first and then we can go for negative data. So which is the positive data you are getting here? This is the positive data and this is nothing but negative data. So that first we will introduce 1 by 2a integral of dx divided by x minus a, and then this negative data is nothing but minus 1 by 2a integral of dx divided by x plus a, dx divided by x plus a. So positive data first and then we have introduced negative data. Then you tell me what exactly the common factor, as in the previous case also we have introduced 1 by 2a, and here also we are introducing with what? 1 by 2a factor. So therefore if we have taken 1 by 2a common, it will be remains with dx divided by x minus a minus of the integral of dx divided by x plus a, x plus a. This is the remaining data because 1 by 2a we have introduced as what? Common. Then further in the next step it becomes, now 1 by 2a as it is, 1 by 2a as it is. As in the previous case, I hope you remember, integral of f dash of x dx upon f of x is equals to log f of x. So now here derivative of x is nothing but here you will get 1, so that it takes the same form. Integral of f dash of x divided by f of x is log f of x. So therefore this becomes log of x minus a, log of what? X minus a minus this will be also same, the derivative of x will be equals to 1, so that it will be equals to log of x plus a. That the part we have been taken here. Then it is again takes a one property of the logarithmic, and that is nothing but log m minus log n, and in previous condition also we have utilized that, and that is nothing but log m upon n, so that it is nothing but log of m value is x minus a divided by it become x plus a, and the integral constant, that is nothing but the c that we have got it. So this is how we can simplify 1 upon x square minus a square by expanding the formula in the form of a plus b into a minus b, and taking the two constants by the partial fraction, that is a upon first linear root x plus a and b upon x minus a, finding their values and integrating, we are getting the formula 1 upon 2a log x minus a divided by x plus a. So now with this form, hence evaluate they will give continuation of the question, and hence evaluate what they will give. The question is integral of 1 divided by it is x square minus 16 dx. They may put any other alternate number in place of 16, but here it is given 16, so that we need to be convert this into 1 upon x square minus 16 can be written as to get the form x square minus a square, we can take this as what? 4 square. Now it is in the form of what? A square minus b square, but we need not to be expand in that form, because we know that it is integral of the form 1 upon x square minus a square, and it's a formula we have already derived, and you need to be remember that formula, and that is 1 divided by 2 into what is the a value? A value is 4, and this is log of mod, it is nothing but x minus a value is here, it is 4 divided by x plus a, that is nothing but x plus a value is 4, and then it will be equals to 1 upon 8 log of mod x minus 4 divided by x plus 4 plus c is the required answer we can write. And this is how you can easily score the 5 marks for this, one for derivation and another for a quite simple problem to be completely simplified. So this is nothing but what, the second derivation that we have done. Then the third derivation that also been maximum time it has been appeared, and this two part what we have completed, it is of the same common part. You just go through with it, it can be easily answered. Next is what, find the integral of 1 upon x square plus a square with respect to x, with respect to what, x. This is the next question now. So now this question can easily be simplified. How we can simplify it? The other two questions we have seen. The first question, a square minus x square. Next question we have seen is nothing but a square minus x square. But now both are positive here. Then how we can simplify? There in the denominator we had the two values. The minus value we have, so that we have expanded in the first step is nothing but a square minus b square form. That is a plus b into a minus b. But here we did not have any form. Both are nothing but the positive. Then how we can simplify? So now in order to solve this one, the solution part is concerned is nothing but integral of 1 upon x square plus a square dx. This can be solved based on what, substitution. So the substitution can be done based on this, both x as well the a constant value are nothing but the positive. Then we need to be prefer to simplify by substitution is nothing but put x is equals to a tan theta. That substitution we have to take is nothing but x is equals to a tan theta. So now here both are positive, so the substitution x is equals to a tan theta. So now we need to find out the value for what, dx. So when we can get the dx value, if we differentiate it. So therefore now this substitution what we have introduced, we need to be differentiate and differentiate with respect to theta. Differentiate with respect to theta, then it becomes dx divided by d theta is equals to a into, now the derivative of, here the derivative of the tan theta we can take, it is nothing but what, secant square theta. So therefore here the x is equals to a tan theta is the substitution we have taken, differentiated with respect to theta because we need to find the value for dx. So dx by d theta is equals to a secant square theta. So dx is equals to, it is a secant square theta d theta. So d theta can be transposed, so that a secant square d theta. So that the given integral becomes, so dx value you can place, it is a secant square theta d theta divided by, it will be equals to x value, and x value is nothing but here a tan theta, and it is with square form, so that it will be what, square form, plus a square, so that it will be equals to a square. Then further integral of a secant square theta d theta divided by, it will be equals to a square tan square theta, a square tan square theta plus a square, because the both are in square form, so that we have to be introduced, it is nothing but with the different form a square and tan square. So that next step, it will be equals to a secant square theta d theta divided by a square you can take common, then it will be equals to remains at tan square theta, nothing is there means 1 you can take, so it will be equals to tan square theta plus 1. So then further in the next step, it will be equals to a secant square theta, a secant square theta d theta divided by, it is a square tan square theta plus 1. This is nothing but our second trigonometric identity. So 1 plus tan square theta is nothing but secant square theta. So in place of 1 plus tan square theta, we have substituted with what, secant square theta. So then there is a cancellation part, a and one of the a will be getting cancelled, the secant square theta and secant square theta will be getting cancelled, and it will be left out with d theta upon a, d theta upon a, so that this is the constant, so that 1 by a will be the k value which is outside the integral form, and it should be taken as what? D theta. So therefore nothing is there means what we can introduce here? 1. So the derivative of 1 theta is nothing but, it is nothing but, the value stands for is nothing but theta. So the integral of 1 d theta will be nothing but what? Theta. So now the theta value from where does we need to be find out? By the substitution. So how will you find out the theta value? Quite simple. What is our substitution? X is equals to a tan theta. So x upon a is equals to what you are getting? Tan theta. X upon a means a is in multiplication, on transposing it becomes what? Division. So that x by a is equals to tan theta, and then tan inverse of x by a is equals to theta. So tan, if you transpose on the other hand, it becomes tan inverse of x upon a is equals to theta, and hence I can substitute now 1 by a into what is the theta value? Tan inverse x upon a. So this is nothing but tan inverse x upon a plus c is the required answer. So this is how what is the integral of 1 upon x square plus a square dx you are getting. It is 1 by a tan inverse x by a. So the hint you remember, if x and a, if it is positive, we are going to be take the substitution for it. X is equals to a tan theta, and that becomes 1 upon a into tan inverse x by a plus c. This is how we can simplify the factor. So therefore here particularly in this part of the solution, one question will be given with this, and that is evaluate the part. Evaluate after deriving this one, and that question is nothing but you can write in a continuation of this question, hence evaluate. Hence evaluate, and evaluate part is nothing but 1 upon x square minus 6x plus 13 dx. 1 upon x square minus 6x plus 13 dx it has been given. So now how we can exactly going to be solve this one? So now form you can easily remember this. How we can simplify this is in the form of what? Ax square plus bx plus c. So therefore what is the middle number? We have 6. So first you write it down, 6 is the middle number, and divide it by what? 2. Then it will be equals to 2 ones are 2 3s are, so you will get what? 3, and this 3 what you are getting the number, you can square it, and after squaring you are getting 9, and this number should be added and subtracted. Should be added and what? Subtracted. Remember this part. So what we have done, the middle number, what is the middle number given? 6. It is divided by 2, and then after dividing we are getting one number, it has been squared and becomes 9, and it can be added and subtracted in this denominator part. So that 1 upon it is x square minus 6x plus 9 I have taken plus 13 minus 9 dx. It means we have added 9 and subtracted 9 in this given denominator form. Then integral of 1 divided by, look at this, x square minus 6x plus 9 can be written in the form of x minus 3 whole square. Can I reduce this identity? This is in the form of a square plus b square minus 2ab, and that can be reduced because we know the 9 is a perfect square number for what? 3, and it is, we are dealing with middle number is minus, so that it is x minus 3 whole square. Quite simple. Plus this is 13 minus 9 will be equals to 4, and this is nothing but the dx as it is. So therefore here integral of this is 1 upon x minus 3 whole square plus 4 can be arranged in the form of 2 square. That is nothing but, now in the form of, what is the form we are getting? This is entirely x value, x square plus a square. I am repeating, see what is the form we are getting? X square plus x square. Here also x square plus a square. So what is the formula for x square plus a square? We are dealing with the direct formula, that is 1 upon a tan inverse x by a plus c. So therefore we can apply it directly. 1 divided by a value is 2, 1 upon 2 tan inverse x, here entire x value is nothing but x minus 3, so that it is x minus 3 upon a value is nothing but 2, and this is nothing but the required answer to be evaluated with this question itself which has been tagged. This is how we can simplify. So now here what we have discussed today is nothing but the second order derivative we have finished, and also we have finished with the rate of change of quantities, which is the very easiest task and can be easily solved by every student, can be easily apply that. Whatever the basic factors and the formulas that we need to be perfect, do it perfection over it, easily you can simplify. And the next part, the fifth question that we are discussing in part D, that is nothing but what, based on integral, and this part we have already been finished. And then three more forms of this one is comes with the square root form, those form, and the matrix method, and few questions of very easy we can attempt for 2 or 3 marks and even for 1 mark, that will be discussed in my next session. And thank you very much for joining, and I hope you will be continue to be joined in the next session. Thanks a lot.